Many thanks for staying with us. It's still the conversation on the side, and today is a very, very important day here in Lagos and, of course, other southwest states in the country. Isese Day, the word means our origins, our tradition, and August 20 has been set aside to celebrate Yoruba heritage, spirituality, and ancestral wisdom. And of course, our dear Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has declared today work-free day. And we have someone here to shed light, I don't want to say shed light, explain, make us understand that what Isese is all about. And his name is quite interesting, Ifa Benushola Owomide Popola. He's a traditionalist. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So, Isese, I have given you just a basic understanding in my intro earlier. What does Isese mean, and why is that day so significant to traditionalists?
Yeah. So we are going to go into the Ifa that says Okunkun nore nore, Osakun legbelegbe, àwọn aláyé ni wọ́n ráyé. Sorry, I have to remove my cap. Aláṣẹ wọn ara ṣe àwọn yori ọ̀tá. Àwọn àgbààgbà mọ̀léwò gbẹ̀yìn ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n rí pé kò sùn wọ́n mọ́. Wọ́n fárí wọn tán wọ́n fi rùngbọ̀n díyà pé pínpín bíi tẹ́ṣin. Adíá fún ṣẹ̀ṣe léyìí tí ṣo lórí orò láyé. Abù fún ṣẹ̀ṣe léyìí tí ṣo lórí orò lálàdí ọ̀run. Ìyá ẹni ìṣẹ̀ṣe ẹni ni. Bàbá ẹni ìṣẹ̀ṣe ẹni ni. Orí ẹni ìṣẹ̀ṣe ẹni ni. Ifá ìṣẹ̀ṣe, gbogbo irúnmọlẹ̀ ìṣẹ̀ṣe làwa bọ nílẹ̀. So what that means is Isese is not, I won't say it's one thing in particular.
I could hear that from when you were doing that.
Isese is everything in totality.
Okay.
Your mother is your Isese. Because, before, when you were born, someone gave birth to you. And that is your foundation. And that's why Yoruba will say, Iya Omo is your number one Orisha.
Okay.
So your mother is your Isese, your father, the water. So Isese is like the foundation.
Okay.
If you are building a house, the foundation is the most important. If the foundation is not solid, the house may stand, but it will not stand for long.
Okay.
So Isese is the foundation. It is the source. It is our fountain. It is what everything is based on. So Isese is the religious system of the Yoruba people.
The religious system.
Yeah.
Like I am a Muslim, and we also have
Christians.
The Christians.
Yeah.
So August 20, does it have any meaning or any significance to this Isese?
In Yoruba land, you know that we used to count, our own way of counting days is different.
Okay.
The new year in Yoruba land always starts by June.
Starts in June?
June, yeah.
Okay.
That is when we have the new year.
You celebrate Happy New Year?
Yes, for the Yoruba people. And according to research, even though I do not really agree, but they said we are celebrating 10,050 something years old in Yoruba. And I believe it is more than that, the Kojoda calendar. I believe it is more than that, but at least let's even still go with that. So it always start by June, and after the June, that's when we now open festivals in Yoruba land. That's why you have the Osun Osogbo festival, the World Shango festival in Oyo, Egungun festival, and all of that. So Isese, August 20 is the time for you are Egungun, you believe in Oya, Shango, Obatala, no matter what, Isese covers everything.
Oh, okay.
So that is what we are doing today. Isese is the celebration of our religious system and our spirituality.
Okay, religious system and spirituality. So how do you now prepare, ahead or towards this day?
The way we prepare for every other festival.
How?
The way the Muslims prepare for that festival.
How do you prepare? Well, I want to know,
so one of
the process.
One of the most important thing is Ilashu.
Ilashu?
Yam.
Okay.
Cutting of the yam.
Okay.
Yam is significant to us as a Yoruba people. And it is also during the time that we have new yams.
Okay.
That is when we celebrate.
Okay, yes, new yams around
year.
this time.
Yeah,
okay.
that is when we so we have to cut the yam, do all the rituals, and give the yam to all the orishas that you have, and that is to show that okay, we are now starting.
We are about to
start the celebration of the Isese Day, and everybody will be in their temple. Everybody all over the country now in their temples are doing it.
Okay, today, just before we started the show, I was asking you some questions. I want you to talk about what Isese Day was before it was now recognized by the state government and now have a work-free day today. How was it perceived? Yeah,
so Isese in general, let's talk about Ifa, the Yoruba religious system in general. It never used to be, I won't say, because I used to tell people, we have maybe 60% or 50% of Muslims in Nigeria, we have like 40% of Christians, and they claim we have like 10% or 9% of traditionalists, but that is not true. We have like 50% of Christians, 40% of Muslims, and at least 90% of traditionalists. Yeah, that is the truth. Because I can categorically tell you.
So we have traditionalists.
45% of the Christians are practicing.
I was going to say that. So we now have, people from both religions now also practicing as traditionalists.
Yes, back then.
Okay.
But they were doing it
secretly.
Why? Because let me say, the way people viewed Isese back then was like this evil practice, archaic. They dress shabbishly. Even Nollywood, the way they describe the babalawos, they will even put this pirate sign.
Even skulls.
That's the pirate sign. It's a pirate sign.
The skull and
the two bone and all of that. It's pirate sign, and they will claim it to be a babalawo's house and all of that. So it pulled a lot of people off. Okay. And there are also a lot of stories. I was going on someone saw Ebo on the road. Immediately he saw it, the person died. All of this. Someone
saw one this morning on our way here.
And nothing happened to anybody when they see Ebo.
Nothing.
It is all propaganda. Okay. Oh, someone used charm to touch someone and they took their genital their manhood, and it disappeared. It's all lies. It's all propaganda. And you will realize that when you now ask questions, oh, really? A lady posted something like that on Facebook 2 weeks ago, that, someone in our area, they touched her, and the person saw Ebo. And a week after, the person died. And I said, okay, if you can get us to the family of that person that died, I will pay for the autopsy, and I will pay for everything that it requires, and we will confirm if it was Ebo that killed the person. Then she later said, no, it's not like that. I am even a traditionalist too. So back then, we never used to question all those things. Okay. That's why people viewed it as Isese is. But now we are asking questions. People are also asking questions, and people now realize, oh, really? All of these things are just propaganda.
Okay, people now have I like where we have with this conversation. You said it used to be outdated, and today I must tell you that people will still not want to, associate with traditional beliefs. But as when I saw you, I was like, wow, okay, they can look this nice. Okay.
That's an insult. Well,
so how do you now try to, make people, understand, and believe that, okay, it's not evil. You mentioned Nollywood, who has also contributed negatively to traditional beliefs. So you as a person, the way I see you, I asked you a question, is it always about white? I said, no, it's just for today. So you as a person, what are the things you do, to like an advocate of traditional beliefs?
Yeah, so one thing we realize is that we cannot continue to do things the same way and expect a different result.
Okay.
So that is why you said earlier on, I'm also a musician. So I do not like to call myself a musician, but rather an archive keeper.
Archive keeper.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah. So one of the way that I've tried to, do my own part is I took all of our songs all the Isese songs, all the Ifa, Orisha, and all of that, all those songs, and I produced them. I sang them in a different way.
Okay.
In a different manner that I realized that many of our people had been singing, but their songs is basically for the people in the community alone, in the Isese community alone.
Oh, okay.
A Christian will not even find it appealing or something.
Okay.
So we, rearranged it, and I did those songs. And in few years, those songs are having like 6 million streams and all of that.
Okay.
So that is how we are now realizing that, okay, there are ways we can start.
You got a lot of listeners, people who were interested in that song more when you reproduced them. Oh, okay.
Even people who are Christians. I was with a friend while I was doing my master's at Ancestral University of Education. We went to a restaurant. We were eating, and my song came on. And he was like, this is your song. So we are now realized that even people who are not on Isese find those songs appealing. So that is, we need to, do things differently if we want to have a different result.
Okay.
And doing that, we also need to put in mind that we must not allow it to lose its original essence.
Okay.
And that is what we have been doing.
Okay, now that we're talking about music, I'd like to know what role music, drumming, chanting, you did a bit of it when we started the show. Or wasn't that chanting?
Yeah, that is
the one you did in your Ifa recitation, yes.
Recitation.
So what role do this play in Isese or cultural festivities?
Everything about the Yoruba people is rhythmic.
Is rhythmic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our language, do, re, mi.
Oh,
is rhythmic. So, and that is why if I am to say something now, like write something without putting the rhythmic sign, the tonal sign, it could mean a lot of things.
Okay, I came across some. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, it could be different. So that is why the Yoruba people, that is why people are now seeing that our songs is they sought after in the world now. People are really, because everything about us, the way we talk, the way we chant, the way we do everything,
the general way of life.
Rhythmic. So even Ifa, our religion, 80% of what we do in Ifa is tonal, is rhythmic, is musical. For example, as I am talking now, if I'm about to start reciting Ifa, not even chanting, reciting Ifa now, my tone will change. It will automatically change. It will change. Once I start talking, it will change again. When the Babalawo is performing Ebo, his voice will change. It will be musical. It will be rhythmic. When we are doing any form of ritual. So that is why music to us in Isese carries 80% of our rituals. And that is why everything in Yoruba land, we don't believe in living and non-living things. We believe everything is alive. So that is why drum is an Orisha. A deity. The drums that we play. It's called Ayangalu. So we give offering to the drum, and that is why when we are doing some kind of rituals and the songs, the drums are being played, people can get possessed by the Orisha. Because you are calling on spirits.
Okay, I'm glad that you talked about drums as a deity, and Isese Day is also about paying tribute to deities. So what are the deities we have, in Yoruba land that, this Isese Day has, some kind of relation to?
We have a lot of deities. We have a lot. We call them Orisha and Irumole.
Orisha
or Irumole.
Okay.
So there is a saying that Igba Irumole odukotun.
Okay.
Igba Irumole odukosi. Ọ̀kànléní erinwó irúnmọlẹ̀ ntí kọ́lé ọ̀run bọ̀ wálé ayé, which means we have 801 irúnmọlẹ̀. 200 are permanent on the right hand side of Olodumare. 200 are permanent on the left hand side of Olodumare. Then 401 are the ones that are always coming to earth. Those who make the earth habitable, who created the earth. So there are a lot of stories in Ifa that explain how the world was created, according to Ifa. How the people came to be. How Ile Ife is the source. When we say Ile Ife, what does it mean? Ile is like a community. Fe is to expand. There is a story in Ifa in Oshetura how the world was created with a pinch of sand, and the rooster started spreading the sand. So the land started spreading. And to spread is Fe. Ile Ife, where the world started expanding. So there are stories like that also that explain. So we have all of those Irumoles. A lot of them is Orunmila, Ogun, Eshu, which is the most important.
Why is Eshu most important? And again, why is Eshu usually seen as evil?
Okay.
When we try to understand or translate that particular deity.
Yeah. So I am part of the organizers of the Eshu is not Satan.
Eshu is not Satan?
There is a campaign.
Eshu is not Satan?
Yeah. There is a campaign that started 10 years ago.
Okay.
Eshu is not Satan. And it is now being celebrated in 54 countries.
Is it also Eshu is one of the deities you are celebrating today?
Yes, it's the most important. Before we do anything, that's the first one we will give offering to.
Eshu.
Yes, Eshu. Now, you see, I studied history and diplomatic studies. And one thing we got to realize was this issue becoming Satan and all of that started not up to 150 years. During the translation of the Bible from English to Yoruba by Bishop Ajayi Crowther. It started that when Ajayi Crowther came with Henry Townsend, don't let us forget that Ajayi Crowther was enslaved when he was 12 years old.
Okay.
Around 12 years. This is history. We are not in history class, so don't let me bore you with history. He went at the age of 12, came back with Henry Townsend and blah, blah, blah. They wanted to translate the Bible. They went to meet Oshun priestess.
Okay.
You don't need to do all these Orisha again, this and that. The Oshun priestess told them, no, we are comfortable with what we are doing. We don't think bad of anybody. We are good. They now realized they saw a little icon in front of the Oshun.
Okay.
What's this?
Okay.
They said this is Eshu Oshun.
Okay.
They went to meet Babalawo. They also saw something little. What's this? Eshu Ifa.
Okay.
They went to meet Ogun worshippers. Eshu Ogun. Okay. So they realized Eshu is in everything that we do in Yoruba land.
Okay.
And now, okay, if you want these people to really believe what we are saying about this our foreign religion, you need to demonize the most important aspect of their spirituality, which is Eshu. And Joseph become Joseph.
Okay.
John become Johannu.
Okay.
Eve become maybe Efa.
Okay.
Abraham become Abraham. Eshu become Satan. How? Okay. Where is the correlation?
Okay. Okay, so without going too far away from our topic, Isese Day, when you were talking earlier, you spoke a lot about ritual. And you know what comes to one's mind when you hear ritual is maybe they are using some kind of people for some kind of, So ritual for Isese Day, what does that really mean?
When we talk about, even apart from Isese Day alone, when we talk about rituals, sacrifice, Ebo.
Those words are heavy.
When people hear that, Ebo, sacrifice, they are always... But one thing you need to understand is that if you've ever been where they are doing Ebo...
I've never been there.
Yeah, maybe you should. If we start to be inquisitive, we will realize that a lot of things are just... They cover them with dirty clothes. With a dirty lens. So now, when we talk about Ebo, from beginning to the end is all prayer. When the Babalawo is offering Ebo, it's all prayers. In Yoruba, we just believe that Iwure needs word and action. There are other materials like the animals, the nature, water, this and that we need to combine together with the esoteric word to make the prayer more effective. So everything that they will say in the Ebo from the beginning to the end is all Iwure, is prayers. And that is why I said, maybe you should witness it one time. I might invite you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, today is Isese Day. What exactly are you doing today? Because you said it earlier that you're still going to the venue. Yeah. Okay. What exactly are you going to do there today?
Today is all about celebration. to celebrate the essence of our tradition, our foundation.
But is that what they're going to do, you know, across the state today?
Yes, across the country. They are doing it in Oyo State, in Ekiti, Ondo, and all of that. So that is what everybody is doing today, celebration, showing how beautiful, how colorful, how important our religion, our spirituality is.
So how do you celebrate? So, because you are in white, and you know, from my research, I know today is the day everybody will wear white if you're celebrating Isese Day. So after wearing white and you get to your venue, what exactly do you do?
It's mostly programs.
Okay.
So in the morning, that's what I said. In the morning, the first thing we will do is to give offering to all the orishas, all the deities.
Okay.
We will cut the yam, do all of that. And after that, awareness. We are going to sing and dance round the community.
Sing and dance, that's interesting.
Yes, it's very important. There is nothing that we do in Isese that doesn't involve singing.
Okay.
And that's why I said most of our rituals is 80% of music. 80%. While you are offering Ebo, the tone that you will be using will be musical. It has to be musical. So that is what we do.
Okay, a question is just coming in, and they said I should ask you that. What is the importance or the significance of always putting Ebo at Orita?
Now, one thing we need to understand about Ebo is that every Babalawo has their own designated areas where they put Ebo in their house.
Okay.
Yeah.
In their house?
Yes, in their house. Of course. And I don't want to sound like a bigot or like someone who is being discriminating. But do you know that even Muslims are doing Ebo?
I don't know.
Yeah, many of them are doing Ebo. And simply because they do not have a shoe in their house, they will take it out to the T-junction. No, Babalawo will have everything that they need in their house. Every Ebo that we carry, we have a place in our compound to put it.
Yeah, but why is there a need to do Ebo?
Good. A good question. What is the meaning of Ebo? Ebo is feeding humanity and nature. When we use animal, goats.
No wonder they say when we're going to party, and Lord Jebo.
That is the truth.
But Lord Jebo.
See, all the party, even the Muslims that do Ileya.
How are you start talking about Muslims?
Muslims and Christians too. It is Ebo.
Okay.
Christmas, you kill animal, you do all of that. People will eat it. It is Ebo. When we do Ebo in our own religious system, we remove some part of the feather of the animal, we put it in the Ebo, we take it to the Eshu. The flies, the animals and all of that will eat. We fed nature. The remaining part of the animal will be cooked for everybody to eat. You've also fed humanity. You
know, we have traditionalists abroad.
Yeah.
Do they carry Ebo to Rita Meta too?
They do.
They do. Yes. And it's not questioned by the society.
Of course. They do. But I'm telling you, most Babalawo don't carry Ebo to Orita Meta. That's the truth. Because we have every channel where we need to put the Ebo in our house, in our compound.
In the compound.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do Ebo in abroad. I've been to Mexico, I've been to Spain, I've been to France, I've been to...
I know Brazil.
Yeah, and we do Ebo, we do Ebo, we do everything.
Okay, what's the difference between a Babalawo and Onisheshi?
Babalawo is an Onisheshi.
Is it the same thing? Yeah. But why is Babalawo seen as Abonishegun? Thank you. Thank you, Abimbola. Thank you.
Onishegun is more of a
doctor.
A doctor.
Huh.
A traditional doctor. Yeah.
I think you are
kakiri. So let me explain to you. Onishe Ogun.
Okay.
What is Onishe?
A worker.
What is Ogun? Medicine.
Okay.
That is Onishegun.
Okay.
So Onishegun is someone that you will go to meet. Oh, I have a problem. I have a headache. I have something. He does not consult. He just goes, okay, based on your prescription or on your explanation or what you said is wrong with you, he will just pick one or two things and give to you. Babalawo, if you should go to meet a Babalawo that I have a headache, let's consult Ifa. That's the first thing a Babalawo would do. So that's the difference between Babalawo and Onishegun. Babalawo consult Ifa.
I still do not. I still do not. Is it agree or still, believe in what you are saying? Well, anyway, let's move on. Let's talk about you growing up in a family, because you told me earlier, like, you grew up in a family deeply rooted in Yoruba tradition. Yeah. How has that heritage, now shaped you into what you are today?
So, it has helped me a lot, because if you believe in Ifa, if you practice Ifa, the first thing that Ifa talks about is Iwakwele.
Iwakwele, that is
gentle and kind character.
Okay, calmness.
Calmness. Okay. So it will help you in, and that is why you see in other religions they talk about, oh, you are going to be victorious. You are going to do this. Your life is going to... There are enemies that are after you. In Ifa, we have all of that. But the first thing that Ifa helps you to do is to shape your character. Makbaro, Majali, Banyo. Don't do
all
this.
The moral instructions.
Yeah. So it is more of moralities.
Okay.
Talk to you about moral and all of that. And also, if I made us understand that when we talk about the good and the bad, in other religion they might say the good and the bad are separate. Oh, you have to ignore the bad. In Ifa, you have to embrace the two.
Okay.
Because they work together. There is no way you will have the good without having the bad. There is no way you will have the up without having the down.
Okay.
So they move together, and once you want the good, you need to understand that the bad is also in not too far away from it.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
My colleague Abimbola has a question for you. You can listen to her. You can watch her on the screen.
A lot of people before today would, have thought that traditionalists should ordinarily be the Agbalagbas, should be people who are old in age. Yeah. I mean, but seeing a young man sitting here with us today, it means that things are evolving.
Yeah.
So how much of the young people, are they really identifying with being a traditionalist? I mean, you're proud to say that you're a Babalawo. you are proud to say you're a Babalawo, and so of course there are misconceptions, which are they being asked earlier. What's the difference between a Babalawo and Onishegun? So ordinarily when you hear I'm a Babalawo, you shut and say, Babalawo Bawo, I don't want to identify with you. So what is it about being a traditionalist that is endearing to a young person who would want to learn about what you do? Talking about the culture, talking about, preserving, the Yoruba tradition. So are young people interested in knowing about what you do and also wanting to be, called traditionalists?
Okay. I would not love to use a question to answer a question, but there is a question that comes to my mind, which is, to be a Christian or to be a Muslim, as a young person, what does it entail? What's the pride in it?
So okay, let me just answer that.
Yeah.
Because you were born into this.
Yes.
It's easier for you because you learned, from your fathers. And so typically, in answering your question will be, if you were born into a Muslim home, you would typically grow up either as a Muslim or a Christian. But I've met people who were born into a Christian home or a Muslim home, but got to learn about, this traditional way, and they loved it. And they just said, okay, you know what? I want to identify with being a traditionalist because they got to understand what it was all about, and they felt, you know what, I want to do this as an individual. So that's what I'm asking you.
Good.
What will endear a young person to want to say, you know what, I am a traditionalist, without necessarily being born into the family of a traditionalist?
Thank you. So one thing you need to understand is that anything about Iro. I think that is what is happening today. I told you earlier on that I studied Islam for 3 years in Ilorin. I went to Ilorin and I spent 3 years there. I read the Quran.
Just for research?
Yes, most basically for research. And after that, I also did with Christianity. And I was born into Isese, but my dad used an approach for us that I love so much, an indirect approach. He never forced any of his kids to become a traditionalist or to do what he's doing.
So all the kids are not traditionalists?
At least I can tell you 80% of us are.
80% of you
yeah, too. Even those who are not are still, coming for divination, doing all of that.
Are still doing Guguru and Ekpa.
Yeah. So one thing we need to understand is that with Ifa, like I said earlier on, the first thing Ifa will talk to you about is not, oh, you have problem, you have this, you have that. It's about you taking responsibility. Firstly, your character. Because once you become an Onitshashi, first thing they will tell you is, we can do ebo for you to be financially stable, for you to have kids, for your life to be good. There is no ebo for character. So that is the first thing Ifa will tackle in you. Your character needs to be perfect. You need to watch your character. You need to be of good character. And also, these people that are now coming to Isese, you need to understand that they've tasted other religion. They saw what it looks like. They came to Ifa. Ifa is the only religion that never went on jihad. Ifa is the only religion with no evangelism or anybody going with. Ifa is the only religion that we don't wake up by 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. and telling other people that if you don't believe in our religion, you will die. You will enter hellfire. You will do this, you will do that. The first thing Ifa preaches is togetherness. And that is why I tell people, if you look at the way the Yoruba spiritual system is set up, that is why it is easier for our forefathers to accept Christianity and Islam. Because they thought, because for a traditionalist, okay, I'm a Babalawo, I believe in Ifa. If Oloshun is doing their festival, I will go. I see them as one of us. If Olobatala is doing, we are together. We do together. So if a Christian is doing, I might think, we are still together. I will go. But that is how the Yoruba spirituality is set up. We are embracing. We embrace other people. We believe in togetherness. We do not believe in, if you don't accept mine, then what you are doing is bad. If you don't follow my way, what you are going to hellfire. If you don't believe that Orunmila is the true Lord and Savior, you are doomed forever. We don't believe in all of that.
Okay.
And that is why it is easier for us to relate. And that is why it is now easier for other people to also to now see that this is the religion that talks about Iwa, character, that talks about togetherness, that talks about unity, that never discriminates, that never went on jihad, that never kill anybody for acceptance or anything. So these are one of the reasons that people are now saying, okay, I think I would rather be where I am accepted than where I am always doomed.
Okay, so having given all these qualities about Ifa or Yoruba spirituality, so where do you see, where do you envision the future of Yoruba spirituality?
The future is good. One thing we need to understand is that as it is good, there are also...
Because it's not, I don't know, maybe from my own end, I don't see Yoruba spirituality growing in rapid, succession. But you said that's not the case.
You've not been seeing.
If not for Isese Day now, I won't remember,
Yeah, the reason is because, like, there is a proverb that says, the prophet is not always appreciated. And that's the truth. Isese today, I was in Mexico in July. I launched my book, the songs of the Orisha. So the songs, I did them in a book and put the lyrics and translation and all of that.
I've even loved you to sing or do some.
I also did it. I did a launching in John Randu Center here in Lagos, the new museum. And I did it in Mexico, and to my surprise, we used the museum also in Mexico. And we have a lot of people that the officials of the museum had to lock up the museum and not allow anybody to...
So Yoruba spirituality is a fast-growing religion.
a fast growing all over the world.
Okay.
And the more it's growing outside the country, we are now seeing a significant number of people. So it's part of the growth that now makes the government to give us a holiday.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Now it has been recognized.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it never used to be like this 5 years ago.
So as a singer, or should I call you a singer? Or a chanter?
Just Owomide.
Eh?
As Owomide.
Owomide.
That's my name.
I want you to do something for us here today. Don't
invoke the spirituality.
Don't invoke. No, not that. Please, no, not that.
Because you don't want us to invoke.
No.
Why?
No.
It's good. Let's call down the
Just do it for celebration.
No, don't worry.
But sorry, before you quickly do that, it's fine. I'm sure everybody can hear my voice. Very quickly, is it possible to, because I know that the Yoruba culture or the Yoruba traditionalists believe that Eshu is not Satan.
Yes.
Can you clear the air?
He has talked about it.
Oh, he did? Okay, maybe I got up.
He has. Yeah, that was when. Yes, he has.
Okay, that's fine.
He has talked about that.
So you can go ahead.
Yeah. So, what song? What kind of song do we want to listen to? By the way, I have two
songs of Orisha.
Songs of Orisha. Okay, now someone to pick any of the Orisha.
Yemoja is better. Yes. Yemoja.
So.
I don't even mind what you're calling.
Oh, mi oh. Oh, mi oh. Oh, mi la bue. Oh, mi la bumu. Oh, mi ò lápá. Oh, mi gbégi. Oh, mi ò lẹ́sẹ̀. Oh, mi gbéyàn lọ. Ìfòòró ayé mi o. Everybody will say, omi gbé lọ.
Okay. Ajibola, why are you looking at me?
Omi gbé lọ.
Ìṣòro ayé mi kò gbé.
Ìdààmú ayé wa o. Omi gbé lọ.
Sí?
Ìbàjẹ́ ayé wa o.
Omi gbé lọ.
Wàhálà nínú ayé wa o. Omi gbé lọ. That is a chant.
Thank you very much, Ifangbenu Shola Owomide Popola.
I like the way you pronounce my name.
I want you to give her a name.
Adebimpe is my name. You can give me Ifangbenu.
Maybe Oshunwumi.
You know my name is Omohunmi.
You see, we came your mouth to Oshun.
Isese Day celebration is not just about a holiday. It's our identity and, of course, a call to cultural pride. Thank you once again, Ifangbenu Shola Owomide Popola. He's a traditionalist and a singer. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll go on a short break. When we come back, the conversation continues.